Joan Bennett Kennedy, the first wife of the late U.S. Senator Edward Ted Kennedy, has died at age 89. Her death was reported on October 8, 2025, in Boston. Born Virginia Joan Bennett on September 2, 1936, in New York City, she was raised in a Roman Catholic family in Bronxville, New York. She studied at Manhattanville College, the same alma mater once attended by members of the Kennedy family, before marrying Ted Kennedy in November 1958. Joan and Ted Kennedy had 3 children together: Kara, Ted Jr., and Patrick. Their marriage joined her life to one of America's most storied political families, linking her personally to national tragedy, scandal, and public scrutiny. Joan's life was marked by challenges that would test even the strongest person. During her years as Senator Kennedy's wife, she endured public pressures and deeply personal tragedies. In 1969, the Chappaquiddick incident, involving Ted Kennedy driving a car off a bridge that resulted in the death of Mary Jo Kopechne, cast a lasting shadow over their marriage. She suffered multiple miscarriages, including one shortly after Chappaquiddick, a tragedy she carried privately amid the glare of public life. She later confronted alcoholism, emotional distress, and public controversies, becoming one of the earliest prominent American women to speak openly about such struggles. In her later years, as her health and difficulties mounted, her sons acknowledged that she required guardianship, and her public presence became more limited. Despite this, many remember her with respect for how openly she faced these challenges. Her willingness to discuss mental health and addiction was rare in her era, and her trajectory has been described by her children as one of courage, humility, and honesty. Joan and Ted's relationship ultimately ended in separation, and their divorce was finalized in 1983. Even then, Joan maintained a quieter, more private life, though she remained involved in the arts and education. She had a passion for piano, and in public life, she sometimes played the instrument at her husband's events. She continued to be associated with causes like mental health advocacy and the arts, using her voice, though softer than those in her family, to resonate with those facing similar struggles. Her children, especially Patrick Kennedy, honored her as a power of example to millions of people with mental health conditions. According to public reports, Joan Bennett Kennedy died peacefully in her sleep at her Boston home. Her death signifies the passing of one of the last direct figures from the so-called Kennedy era, often referred to as Camelot, and the closing of a chapter in American public life.